Hey guys, welcome to the couch. We are just hanging out.
Fancy new intro.
We just finished up some recording.
Yep, it's a Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, so we're recording. Which for you guys this is a Wednesday.
This is a Wednesday. Yep.
So we just finished.
So
up
yesterday, 2 weeks ago, we just finished recording.
No, it'd be no, because
Yesterday, a week ago.
Yeah, it'll be a
Yeah,
week.
because we pre-recorded.
We just finished up
another
our
one.
initial reactions. You guys have probably just finished watching all three of them. So
No, you probably finished watching all three of them like on Sunday.
yeah, but maybe they came in later.
No, probably
I mean they'll all be there.
even on Saturday.
By the time this comes out, they'll all be there. That's the important
There's
thing.
a playlist on the channel. You should go find it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna put it on the video.
But you have watched them. Maybe they just came now because they were busy for a few days, and then
This is
We
gonna
just
be like
finished
the
up.
highlight video at the end of each one.
we just finished watching or playing some Disc Jam.
Because of Rip.
I'm gonna just if you guys haven't
Like
played
a
it, if
whole
you haven't checked it out,
character.
just go download. Don't even worry about watching our video. I mean, it's.
I mean, you should
totally
watch our
worth
video
it.
first.
That's true.
Watch
but-
our video while you're downloading the game.
Yeah, that's true. It's a
It's the best thing ever.
It's good. It's developed by two guys, Jay and Tim. That's
You
what
should
we
go
know.
watch the video.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
This is not going to be a recap of Disc Jam.
No,
as
it's
much
not.
fun as it was.
It was just a good
It was like
time.
we had I had a goal to make someone rage quit using the default chat because it's like Rocket League.
and I think it
So
happened.
I kept
We
doing
think it-
rip, and then at the end we found wrecked.
I think we made it happen.
I think
It
we
was a good
finally
time.
made someone rage quit. We ruined someone's night, and I'm proud of it.
We have really low goals here at Inverted Reality.
Hey man,
Set the bar low, and you'll always hit your achievements. Right?
exactly. Aim small,
Or-
miss small.
There you go.
Never try, never fail.
Truer words have never been said. Also,
Just
if you're not
100% of the
first,
shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Michael Jones, Jake Rounds.
if you're not first, you're last. That's another good
Exactly.
one. All solid quotes.
Second place is first loser. Welcome to the quote show.
I'm almost done with Horizon. I'm really excited.
I'm.
By the time
I don't
this
think
comes
I've
out,
even halfway through.
By the time this comes out, I'll probably be done. The game's awesome. I can't
cool.
stop.
It tells me how much time I have left I can record. Somewhere it was telling me.
Yeah, it does seem like a
It
thing.
said I
you
could.
have.
It said I had enough disk space
just,
to record
hovering
for
over it.
37 hours.
Would hope so. I mean, it's not like it's a lot of stuff you're doing over there, Mr. Audacity.
Recording. I want to find it.
By the time this comes out, I'll finish Horizon Zero Dawn and hopefully have the platinum. If you guys haven't checked it out, that game's awesome. There has been very few games in the last couple of years that I will go on my lunch break and I work from home and I won't even eat. I'll just immediately pull my PS4 out of rest mode and play the game.
Be
for
right in it because rest
exactly an
mode is
hour.
amazing.
Dude, rest mode is the greatest thing. I don't know if Xbox has anything like it. I think maybe they have
I
something
think the
similar.
one. Hey, see, there it is. Disk space remains for recording 37 hours and 55 minutes.
All right, we better hurry up and wrap it up.
Oh man.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
don't
be a
know
long
what
episode,
Xbox One has for rest mode, but PS4's rest mode is a life changer. Being able to, I don't have to worry about saving in the game. I can just go to my pause
I
menu.
still do.
And then I do. I'll usually try and find something. But if I'm in the middle of a story mission, I gotta put it down. I'll just go to rest mode and then come back, and I'm literally five. It takes longer for my TV to turn on than it does for the game to be loaded. Right? If I hit X when I know the PS4 is logged in, but the TV's not warmed up yet. Right? Because it takes 10 or 15 seconds. Then by the time the TV's on, I'm already in the game. Right? It's unbelievable. I can't.
Yeah,
It doesn't compute
Rest
to
mode
me
was
that it-
made for something like Horizon.
Yeah.
Like other games,
Open
it
world
came out of
especially.
open world single player, not online.
Yeah.
Because Destiny is you come back and you're just in the menu. You might as well boot up the game.
Yeah, you're 2 menus behind.
Yeah. So, but in Horizon, since it's not online, you can just open it up and oh, this is exactly where I left it. Pop, 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 pop.
It's
Especially for me
incredible.
because my last 2 weeks have been stupid busy.
Yeah.
Or my last week was, and this week is still going to be busy, so I won't have time probably
Mhm.
from now until Friday to play it because I work 12 hours tomorrow and Thursday.
Yep.
And so it's just I haven't had time to play it, but I can just leave it on, and then when I
Mhm.
sit down, I'm bing, I'm in it.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've closed Horizon. I mean, I closed it today because I was done with what I was doing, but I think I had it open for 4 days in a row
Yeah.
because it just rest mode. Well, I know the next time I turn this PS4 on, I'm going to be doing this. So, ergo, here's Horizon. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
We would fully recommend Horizon. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm interested in. We haven't talked about it much, and we'll probably address it on one of our podcasts if we haven't already. But Nier Automata.
Nier Automata.
It's another PS4 exclusive game. Following Horizon Zero Dawn, following Neo. Neo was kind of a Dark Souls-esque Ninja
was like Dark Souls,
Ninja
but
Theory
harder.
game. It was from Ninja Theory, so they're always pretty
At least
crazy.
the alpha was. I played the alpha for Neo, and dude, that game was
I can't do it.
so hard.
It doesn't even like.
Which Horizon has some of those kind of like Dark Souls playing elements in it, where you're playing these really hard enemies and like you're dodging more than you're actually.
Yep, it is similar, but there's still like, Nier Automata looks
like
really good. It dropped what will be last week, but today, and I mean it's up
just
there.
a heads up. This might be redundant on a podcast, so if you watch the podcast and you're watching this, thank you, and B, sorry for the repeat. This is going to be less formal than podcast, guarantee that.
Yeah, I'm interested. I don't know. It's another open world game, and it's an interesting universe where you actually play the game multiple times. Like, so your first playthrough is like 10 to 12 hours, and then you come back and you do it again. The story's different. You come back a third time, and then it's like the true ending. And there's supposed to be like 5 true endings
stories,
but it's not just like playing it and then you're doing the same stuff again. There's a lot of changes to it. So they say the combat is really awesome and really fluid. We'll have to watch some trailers on
stuff on it.
So it's like Metacritic. It was at like 90% this morning from like 40 plus critic reviews.
Classic Metacritic.
So you
reliable
you usually
and fully unreliable at the same time.
Well, I mean, you usually put more stock in like the critics' reviews on Metacritic. So it had a pretty high score. But either way, it looked incredible, and it's yet another PlayStation.
Oh yeah, Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Yeah, which is surprising that one. Everyone was kind of surprised that had such a high score.
I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, there was nothing particular about Ghost Recon that grabbed me and thought like,
Yeah, I mean, that was one of those things. Like, it was
another open world game,
kind of an in between game shooter.
Yeah, so we'll see. Horizon has been unbelievable. I'm ashamed that I've already put like 30 hours into the game. It's really depressing.
You have the time.
It's really depressing thinking about what I could have done with those 30 hours.
What would you have done with those 30 hours?
I mean, I probably would have gone to bed a whole lot earlier.
Playing Horizon.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done. It'd be a much different scenario here.
I'm just looking at reviews.
Oh yeah,
this guy.
I mean, you're gonna have outliers just like there always is.
What? But it's all poop, so I do not want you to expect too much from him.
Weird. Reading reviews on Metacritic. I typically don't read
Metacritic
reviews.
is just like the biggest hodgepodge of who cares.
Cesspool, I think is the word you're looking for. I like to look at scores and stuff for reviews, but really what I'm looking for at a review is just telling me what the game's about and if it functions. And outside of that, it's all, opinion based. So like they gave Logan a 77, but I've heard way better things about that than a 77.
I was talking to a guy I work with, and he's like, "Have you guys seen Logan yet?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "I went and saw it with some friends, and I loved it, but they said it was garbage." And I was like,
I don't see it being garbage.
I'm sitting here thinking, I was like, are they like film people?
Right.
If you guys don't know, I do like work with some short films around here in Omaha. It's nothing like major or anything like that, but like I meet some of these like film school people, and I meet some of these film snob people. People are like, "Hey, I've done some work in LA and blah blah blah, and I can blah blah put this on my resume." But guess what, homie? You're in Omaha, Nebraska. Let's talk about where your career landed you.
Right.
But they're just like, "Oh yeah, I was watching this movie and movie I loved." We tend to like things more than other people because I swear to easy please right now.
Yeah, we are.
We haven't become like cynical about our industry yet.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Like, I mean, we talked about it before with like Batman versus Superman. But there's definitely movies out there that like people didn't like that were like, I thought
they were pretty good.
I'll watch it again.
I thought Suicide Squad was entertaining.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it was a good movie, but I thought it was entertaining.
Yeah, so it's
but so they talk about movies that are like, I was watching, I don't know, a movie that I loved, and they're like, just this part of it and this part of it and the way they did this, and I can't believe they used this theory of blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't ever want to be like you. I don't want to know as much as you do, and just
it ruins everything.
Like poo on movies. I'm like,
I
get to do like cool stuff in some of these things, and I got to help on a really cool short film this last time. And I'm like, I would never take that experience and go look at Logan and compare myself to those guys and be like, I can't believe they did it like this. I'm like,
well, this is
amazing. It's fun.
More money. I don't know. I just don't. I watched somebody suggested. I always like the Resident Evil series, and I know you're slowly working through it. And I love the movies because they're just guilty pleasures, right? The story is good, but it's not like over the top amazing,
Yeah.
and special effects are good enough for the time that they were in, and it's fun. And there's callbacks to the video games, and it's fun. It's enjoyable to me. And like somebody sent me this link, and it was Red Letter Media doing like a watch through of the first 4 Resident Evils, and they were just like super snobby about it in like a real like high and mighty film critic way. Like, guys, you're watching movies based loosely off of video games. Like, I don't know what this is not some Oscar winning.
If you've played Resident Evil 7 and then you watch the newest, you see trailers for the newest Resident Evil, like,
yeah, it's more just
like
like
one of these things.
These
place
character
in
names.
City?
I mean, it's more like the early Resident Evil games matched up with the early movies ish. But I mean, it's
Jill
more just
Valentine.
character names and stuff. So it's yeah. I mean, that's.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be that way about like anything in life. Like, yeah, we're critical of some games, but Asken sucked. To be fair,
So bad.
and Torkel was like hard as dicks.
And it's not even hard to be
So-
fun. It was hard just to be hard, and it's stupid.
Yeah,
So,
but like we do that. But when we look for like even these games that we probably won't play again, like would we just do Tearaway? There was another one, Little Big Planet. Like
yeah, I don't.
they have audiences. Like they're clearly doing well.
Yeah, good for
Like
them.
they have fun bits in them.
It's just not our
The
kind of
art
games.
looks good,
but it's
the art is
important.
weird in Little Big Planet, but the graphical like fidelity of the game
There you
looks
go.
good.
That's the word.
The art in Tearaway is really cool. The gameplay is kind of like boring.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like okay.
Yeah, it's important for us to kind of weigh all those things and be like, you know what? You guys aren't necessarily here to say it sucks. You guys are here to just see what our opinions are on it. And that's
It's
awesome.
funny.
I like that.
I opened up Reddit.
It's just like
I
scrolling
don't know
through
why.
Reddit.
No, just, yeah,
It's
there's a
12:30
picture.
at night where we're at. We're exhausted.
That's what this show is.
Tuesdays,
It's just kind of like
Tuesdays are long days.
this is like the longest stream of consciousness
Right.
show that we're gonna do.
We're both up at like
I'm up at
5,
5, yeah,
5
on
or
Tuesday.
5:30 on Tuesday mornings because we have small group, and then we have work and
Work.
our normal lives and stuff.
Come home and hang out with wives and kids, and
Yep.
then come here and do this.
Which for my kid's been about 45 seconds before he goes to bed. He's in bed at 6:15 this morning, and
Yeah, I was about to say.
that's only because he
That's
didn't
what I thought was funny.
go to
Like
bed
when
at
your wife,
6.
like we do this after his wife goes to bed, and so I always just wait for text messages that said, "Hey, wife's headed to bed." Then I just grab my backpack and head out to my truck and come on over. I live about 30 seconds away.
And I was playing Horizon, and my wife really likes watching, and so I like get the text message, and she's like, "Oh, who was it?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Jake," and she's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's it's Tuesday," and she was like, "Oh." Oh, I could go to bed, and I'm like, no, I mean, it's okay. No, I don't want to rush you, and she was like, I could have gone to bed like half an hour ago. I was just enjoying watching you play, and I was like,
It was just funny.
I'm all for quality time.
Our wives are friends,
but
and so they hang out with each other
funny.
like at least once a week, if not more, if we're hanging out together. And she was like, yeah, she was like, she's mentioned kind of wanted to spend a little bit more time with him, and I was like, I thought they were getting more time because Liam was going to bed at like 6.
I don't know.
And then she's staying up, and then I saw you playing Horizon. I'm like, oh, she's probably watched him play Horizon. I wonder if like he was just wrapping up. So I'll just ask him.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. So, all right.
Duffy.
Well, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week and for the foreseeable weeks.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
What you want us
We'll
to
say-
talk about?
Well, yeah, you can say that. We might remember it.
It's
This is not as like planned out as the podcast. There's
Yep.
no notes. There's no nothing.
It's true.
It's just us being us.
If you can't tell, then it's
We were just on
if you
Reddit,
think that
so-
this is scripted, I have got some land for you.
Also, we are
So-
like the best actors ever. If this is
Just
scripted.
the best.
Around.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
See ya.
Bye.